Welcome to Miss Ewing TV. Today we're going to take our painted paper and turn it into a monster. So here's my painted paper from last time, but when I look at it, I still have some white spaces on my paper. So there's some crayons at your table. If you have some white spaces, fill in those white spaces with some color. We want your whole paper to be filled in with colors. Doesn't matter how you color it in, just fill it in with color. Around the edges should be okay as long as you get the middle of your paper filled with color. All right, now I'm ready to decide what type of shape I want my monster to be. So this one was kind of a rounded shape with short legs. If I turn my paper tall like this, I could make it taller with longer legs. I could make it more like a square shape or a rectangle. I could make it skinny and get wide. In order to make a big shape for its head, I'm going to put my hand on the paper and I'm just going to draw whatever shape I want. I'm going to draw kind of a circular shape around my hand. I'm not tracing my fingers, I'm just going around the outside. And then I'm going to decide what kind of legs I want to use. The pencil lines might be a little bit hard to see, so I will trace it with a black crayon in just a minute so you can see. All right, so here's my line for my head. Here's its legs and its feet. All right, now I'm ready to cut it out. So we have these scissor and glue bins. If you notice on one side, there's a picture of glue and it says the word glue. On the other side, it has a place for scissors. I like the glue over here because I like it to stand up straight. So we're using scissors right now. So you're going to get yourself a pair of scissors, hold your paper, and just cut along your pencil line. You don't have to trace yours with crayon because you should be able to see it at your seat. Take your time and do your best when you're cutting. The feet are probably going to be the trickiest part to cut out, so just take your time. Whoops. That last little foot. All right, there's my monster's body. Now I have to decide, do I want my monster to have one eye, two eyes, or three eyes? So you're gonna get a white piece of paper like this. You can trace a lid on it for one big eye. I have a smaller lid if I wanna do two medium-sized eyes. And then I also have this if I wanna do three small eyes. I think I'm gonna do three small eyes this time. One. And if I do them all on this side, I can save this paper for somebody else. 2 and 3. I'm just going to cut this piece off to make it a little bit easier to cut out. And I like to hold my scissors steady and just kind of twist or turn my paper as I go. There's one eye. There's two eyes. And there's three. Now, do I want them to be in a straight line across or do I want them to be in a triangle? I think I'm gonna do them in a straight line across. Now I'm ready to glue my eyes down. So I'm gonna go back to my scissor and glue bin, put my scissors away while I'm at it, get my glue bottle, and if I can see a little white dot at the tip of my glue, that means the glue bottle is closed. If I twist it and that little white dot disappears, there might be some glue up there, but if that little dot disappears and there's a space down here, that means it's open. So right now my glue is opened, and 2 dots of glue should be enough on the back of my eyes. So 1, 2, and notice I'm touching the glue to my paper when I'm gluing, and I'm using small dots. If I do really big dots, when I flip it over, the glue kind of squishes out from the other side. 2 little dots. 1, 2 little dots. All right, now I can decide what I want these eyes to look like. Do I want them all to be looking in the same direction? I think I'm gonna put them all 3 eyes looking off to the same direction. Do I want them to have eyebrows or eyelashes? I think I'm gonna put some eyelashes, maybe just 3. And I can add a mouth. This kind of looks like a mouth right here, but I think I want a big black mouth. And I'm pressing down hard with my black crayon so that black line is nice and bold. Makes it stand out on those bright colors that we used. I could put a little line here and a line here. And there's my 3-eyed monster. Now I can come up with a name for it.